And welcome back, everybody. Another night here. CHL action to start the night off. As always, 8:30 p.m. here, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Continued coverage of the CHL playoffs here, round number one. I had to boot this up early because it looks like New York and Toronto not wasting any time. They're ready to go here. If you missed it last night, this is where we stand at this point. Washington has a 2-0 lead over the Islanders. Leafs and Rangers are tied. Both of the games went to overtime. Will we see more here tonight? St. Louis and Dallas, they're tied as well, 1-1. And Los Angeles up 2-0 over the Minnesota Wild. I'm grabbing streams right now. Looks like I have the New York and Toronto loaded up on here. I'm looking for the other three. Let's get all four here once again. Let's do it again. Another night. Games 3 and 4 here lined up. Let me check the Discord here real quick. Anybody have streams on the other games? Let me know. I know I don't have everybody's Twitch account. Since this one is the only one going on right now, let me just put it on the bigger screen here. Once again, thanks for tuning in. My name is Mr. Hollywood. I'm here. Give you guys the play-by-play call here of the playoffs. We're not going to miss any minute here. That's why I got this one booted up. Toronto, New York. If you missed last night, man, game one between these two went to triple overtime until finally Toronto took it. Bullseye with the OT winner, 4-3 for Toronto. But then the Rangers came back game two to win that one in overtime, 3-2. I mean, 2 games here so far already in this best of 7. They've played like 10 periods already in just night number 1. Tonight we got 3 and 4 here. We'll see what happens. Shout out to the guys in the chat there. Flyers, what's up? Ducky, Dort, man. All the usual suspects in there. Let's go Capitals. Do we got a Capital stream? Anybody have the Capitals or the Islanders? Let me look at Twitch here. I'm going to check my account. I need streams here, brothers. I need streams. Let's get them on here for playoffs. And at Washington leads 2-0 over the Islanders. Tonight, it could be a do-or-die situation here for the Islanders. If the same situation, same outcome here tonight, they'll be 4 and done. Killy, what team are you on? I don't know. Killshot's been on here in the chat here. He's been pretty active. I don't know a lot of you guys, man, which teams. I get mixed up here. I know when they're in the lineups, I'm good to go. But right now, okay, looks like we have the King stream. So let me get that loaded here. Thank you. That's the one against, and that's another team that's in for, they need wins here. They need at least 1 to force a night 3. So I'm going to load that one up here. I got 2. Looking for 4 if possible. And right now, Minnesota's up 1-0 here. 7:30 mark of the first period. That's tactical. Jawa. Let me hit him a follow on Twitch.tv. I did not have them. So that stream is good to go. Toronto, New York still scoreless here. Midway point of the first period. 0-0. And here comes Minnesota. And that's Comrade Borker. Tanaka on the assist. Whitney on the secondary. And the Wild up 2-0 here early on. And they needed this. They need this here game 3 to try to stay alive. Stay alive in this best of 7. Remember, it's a new night. Maybe a new outcome here tonight. We'll see what happens. I'm looking for Washington against the Isles and the St. Louis against Dallas stream. Anybody has one on either of those, let me know. Let me just check the Discord here real quick. Okay, looks like I have the St. Louis. That's 3. We're getting there, man. 3 or 4. Yeah, another streamer I did not have on here, so let me Let me add them here. Yeah, no, I got it. I got the message. I'm loading that one up right now. That one's actually in the dressing room, just about to load up, so we did not miss anything in that Dallas game. That's being booted up. That'll be on the bottom side of your screen there. There's the lineups. And that one's tied. We know that one and the New York game. There will definitely be a night 3. There'll definitely be a tomorrow night, regardless what the outcome is. That series is tied 1-1. Final seconds here, Toronto, New York of the first period, 0-0. We're at a deadlock here. The series is even. The game's even right now. 5 seconds. And at the end of the first, it'll remain scoreless, 0-0. And once again, looks like the only one I need if we have, it's that Islanders and Washington. And usually both those guys stream, man. So I don't know what's going on tonight. I don't have one. But how about that? Minnesota up 2-0 over LA. They're down 2-0 here in the series. But remember, night 1, I mean, you look at the scores, 3-2 that game 2. Game 1, I know it was a 7-4 final, but at one point it was 4-4 in that third period. So, I mean, you look at that, it could have easily been a 1-1 series right now. But Minnesota needs the wins. Because remember, it doesn't matter how close you are. Close does not matter here. 6v6 hockey. Just as the Toronto and New York, you know, they've had those overtime battles. No points out of those losses. You got to win. We're not tossing grenades here, you know what I mean? We're not playing darts or hand grenades. You need to win 4 to advance on. We'll see what happens. We'll see if anybody advances here tonight. Possibly. LA has a chance to do so. So does Washington. And once again, anybody on that Washington or Islanders team that does have a stream, I'm going to check one last time here on the Discord for Game 3. So I could add that in here. Let's see what we have. Yeah, I'm not seeing it here. But if it comes up, let me know here in the chat or on the Discord. Somebody hit me a DM or post it in that streamer channel. Period 2 underway. Minnesota, LA. Minnesota, remember, 2-0 in that first period. And that's how you want to start up Game 3 here. Very deciding game factor in any best of 7. Because it usually swings a series one way or the other. And right now, Minnesota. See if they could hold this lead. What do you guys think there? Can they take out LA here in Game 3? Trying to make this a 2-1 series. New York and Toronto. You know, huge Game 3 here as well between these two. It's a tied up series. Now, this series could have been easily 2-0 for either team. Both games going to overtime. And that's how close it's been. I mean, you look at the standings. You look at their points. They're right there. Well, like one point difference. Katamaki Isles. Thank you. That's the one I need. Okay. All right. Awesome. So night 2. We're going to have the quad here once again. And that's what I like to see. That's just we get to, you know, the whole point here. Get the scores. Get the outcomes here. As it happens. You see them here live. You don't got a message. As we have... Boisvert with the goal there for New York, breaking the shutout. I think that's how you pronounce it, or Boisvert. And you know what? Washington actually just kicked off, so that's good. Let me, Flyers, thank you, 224. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks for the follow. You're a gem, man. Awesome, thank you. So there's the Islanders one. And remember that one as well. It's a 2-0 series lead for Washington. Game 1 was critical for the Islanders. I think they needed that win. They had the big guys out there. Squid, you know, Sweats. But they couldn't get the job done, man. Came down. Better team won. That was Washington in those closing seconds of that third period. We'll see what happens here. Right now, it's a scoreless game in the first 5 minutes. Minnesota still leads 2-0, but they do take a tripping call. So, power play chance here for LA. Looking to break the shutout. Possibly cut the deficit down to 1. And over there, New York Rangers still holding the 1-0 lead. 8:50 mark of the second period. St. Louis looks like some issues there in the dressing room with the Dallas series. That one's still waiting to kick off here. Caps outplayed us yesterday. You know what? I mean, game 1, I don't think they did. They definitely turned it around, after that reboot, restart. So I don't know if that affected anything. But game 2, you know what? Yes, Washington definitely turned it up in that game. But you look at the lineups. Like I said, game 1, I think Isles had the best chance there. They needed that win. And right now, down 2-0. It's going to be tough bounce back against Washington. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, that's why we play the games. That's why it's called best of 7. And you've got to win multiple nights. It's not, 1 or 2 games. As we see Toronto responding. Tie this game up. And that means that's a.k.a. Engvall with the goal. 5-minute mark here of the second period remaining. 1-1 game. And Washington gets on the board. Is that Jay Money? I believe so. 8-minute mark here of the first period. So they go up 1-0 over the Isles. And the Wild still 2-0 against LA. They killed off that penalty as we have an icing call. 7:09 remains here in the second. I want to thank everybody here tuning in here on the broadcast. And once again, it's the multi-stream action of CHL. You get all the updates, all the scores as they happen. And speaking about scores, we got another one here. That's Springer for Washington. And just like that, once the Capitals get going, they get going. And right now, 2-0, and they lead the series 2-0. Still a lot of hockey. 6:33 mark here of the first period. Pong on the assist. And it looks like the St. Louis game is kicking off here for game 3. That series is tied 1-1. And more scoring here by the Wild. Right off that face-off. Went to the point. Got that big clapper. And it's 3-0. That is the right score. Do not adjust your monitor. Zagras is the player name. I scored that. I don't have the gamer tag on him. But it's 3-0 Wild. Washington does the same on the bottom there. 3-0 as well. So both teams with a good, comfortable lead right now. Even though they say no lead is safe. Because as you see right there, the Kings breaking the shutout. That's Quack, who had a phenomenal season here in the inaugural season 1. He gets the Kings on the board. Kaprasov on the assist. Still trail by 2 though, 3-1. Oh, I thought it was back-to-back goals, but looks like that one's going to be waved off. So it remains 3-1. 5:22 mark there of the second period. New York and Toronto, big third period coming up here, 1-1. Are we seeing more overtime here tonight between these two? So far, every game has gone overtime here in the playoffs. Kings now, looks like they take a delay penalty here, so they will go short-handed as soon as the puck is touched, and there it is. Just under 3 to go. Power play chance here for Minnesota. Trying to respond back after that goal there by the Kings. Do I have jersey created with jersey up? Me personally, I do not, but we do. We are getting sponsored here by Jersey Lab. JerseyLab.com, theJerseyLab.com, one of our sponsors here, as well as RogueEnergy.com. But no, I have not picked up one myself. As the Rangers retake the lead here. But I know they do custom jerseys, all sorts of, not just hockey, like different sports, as well as the hoodies, other apparel on there as well. Kenny Laff is the player name on the ice for the Rangers. Not sure exact gamer tag, but he gives the Rangers the lead once again, 2-1 here, early moments of the third period. We'll see if New York can hold on to that lead and try to take a series lead here against Toronto. Final seconds on that top right. Still remains 3-1 as a big hit delivered. 2 seconds. And that's going to do it at the end of 3-1 Minnesota heading into the third period. And the deadlock is broken on the bottom left here. And it's the Dallas Stars who strike first here against St. Louis. 1-0. The first 4.5 minutes of this game. That's plate Rose as the goal scorer there for Dallas. Remember, that series tied 1-1. I'll bring up the brackets here shortly as soon as Game 3 concludes. Toronto goes on the power play. Trail by 1 here in the third period. They need something. Need to try to capitalize on this man advantage. But the Rangers doing an excellent job clearing that one right down the ice, right back to that Toronto zone. And Real J Money comes up with another one here for Washington. That's going to make it 4-0. And is that a hat trick for him? Looks like it is. He's definitely got 2. I believe he's got 3 of the 4 for the Washington Capitals. And we'll have a timeout post-call there. Right now, all Washington here in Game 3. Period 3 underway on the top right. Wild leads it 3-1. Let me know if you do. Yeah, I will. I'll definitely. And I believe I'm supposed to be getting one coming through. So that does happen. I'll definitely let you know. As we see the Wild explosive Game 3 here. And that's Borker. Comrade Borker again. He had an earlier goal here for Wild, and he gets another one here in the third period. That's his second. Whitney on the assist. Tanaka on the secondary. And Wild's up by 3 once again. Toronto responds here, tying it up. And that's Moon Rocks. 2-2. Under 8 to go. You knew it had to be tied up, right? You knew that game had to be tied up because it's gotta go to overtime, right? I don't know if that series is rigged, that game is rigged, but man, they're definitely looking like it's going that way. Unless we see a goal happening here, but we do have a goal on the right, and that's Conrad Borker. Again, that's gonna be a hat trick for him. And a Minnesota Wild is just all over LA here in Game 3. 5-1. Tanaka on the assist. And Toronto now makes it back-to-back goals, and they take their first lead here of the game. What a huge goal. And that's, once again, that's Engvall with the goal. Moonrocks on the assist. 3-2 Toronto, under 5 minutes remaining. We'll see if the Rangers can respond. Right now, the Isles have no response over there on the bottom right. As Washington, somebody mentioned in the chat earlier, they outplayed them. Well, right now, Washington is definitely outplaying it here. Big Pond on the goal, 5-0. I know there's a lot of time still remaining in that one, but man, that's a huge hill to climb back. Same thing with the Kings. They're down 4 in that one. And that's in the third period already. Unless something crazy happens here, Minnesota should be able to make this a 2-1 series here after Game 3. And the Dallas Stars strike again. Zadanu. Both Rose on the assist, Ghost on the secondary. And I apologize, I don't have all the player names on this. I will have everything after tonight, though. 7:14 mark here of the first period. And this one had a really delayed start on here, so there's plenty of time here. It's 2-0, though, for the Stars. Looking to try to take that series lead here once again. Final minute of play, top left right now. That's where I'm watching. 3-2. Can Toronto close it out here in the third? New York with the puck. Turning it right back to Toronto. 30 seconds now remain. Trying to get that shot on net, but not able to. Toronto right now just dumps it right in. I love the game plan here. 15 seconds as a big hit on the boards. New York's trying to get that puck. And a lot of time wasted there. 10.9 to go. And the puck is in the New York zone here. We'll see if they could get it one final rush. Puck still loose on the board still. 2 seconds. And it doesn't appear so they will not. And Toronto holds on and wins it here. 3-2 is the final. No overtime here in this one because of Engvall with the goal, with the game winner. He had 2 in this one. That man right there gives the Toronto Maple Leafs the 2-1 series lead. 3-2 was the final. Looks like the Islanders finally get on the board, breaking the shutout. That's Cross. Squid on the assist. Sweats on the secondary. Still have a power play opportunity here. You know, they need at least one more here this period. Kings get another one on the board, but as soon as they do, Tanaka comes right back. And he says, no comeback here, brother. He ain't coming back. Because the Wild have put up 6 goals here against LA in Game 3. And that's Tanaka's second. Whitney on the assist. 6-2 with only 3:32 remaining. Stars with a huge lead as well. 3-0 over St. Louis. In the first period. I mean, you still got 2 periods left to go. What a start. And that was Baby Yoda is the Cloth-Rose name that was calling earlier with the goals for the Stars. Once again, you guys are watching the CHL action here, season number 1. You wouldn't think it is. I mean, over 400 members on that Discord. 12 teams competing on here. I mean, signups just came in strong as the season go on. And remember, we have staff applications are open. They should be getting also the season 2 signups going as well. That's all on the Discord. All right, you know what? The Toronto stream is... that game's done. And once again, Toronto did end up winning that. If you're just tuning in, 3-2 was the final. They take a 2-1 series lead. Period 2 underway. St. Louis on the power play. They need something. They got to break the shutout first. You got to start somewhere. All right, that was real J money for Washington with the hat trick. And he's having an awesome Game 3 right now. As the Capitals looking to try to get a 3-0 lead. Possibly looking to try to close the series out here tonight. And they have a chance to do so. And possibly they may be the only team that is able to do so, because right now LA is down 6-2, final minute of play. So that series is going to be 2-1. So all the other 3 series, there'll definitely be a night 3 for those. As far as the Islanders, it's going to be a do or die situation. Win or go home, game 4. Unless something, you know, I mean, it's 5-1 right now. They did break their shutout, but that's about it. They've had some power play opportunities in this one. Only able to convert on one of them. Is their only goal. They'll need a huge third period miracle comeback in this one. And now it's a 5-on-3 for St. Louis. So, I mean, the chance is there to try to get back in this game. They need to do it here now, as it's been Dallas. All Dallas so far. I don't know if Moonrocks is streaming game 4. Let's see. I do have a LA stream though for game 4. And this one's about done here on the top right. 1.8 seconds to go. Just a late penalty taken. And J Money is not done yet. That's aka Real J Money over there on the top left. Where's that goal? 4 or 5? 6-1. That is goal number 4. Springer on the assist. Pon on the secondary. And that is the final on the top right. 6-2. So it'll be 2-1 still for the Kings as far as the series. But a huge win for Minnesota. And that's kind of comeback game you need. Eclipse Moon, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points in that game. Borker had the hat trick, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. In that 6-2 win. And right now, Washington is just, I mean, they're not looking back. They're determined here to take out the Islanders here tonight. 7-1 over there in the third. St. Louis on the board, 3-1. They finally convert on the power play goal. Gets them back in this game here. See if they could cut it down to 1. In the offensive zone here, looking for a shot, but that one's poked away. Still in the Dallas zone though. And a deep slapper down the ice. Picked up by Dallas. Behind the net. Gets it on net as we have a rush the other way. 20 seconds remains on the man advantage for the Blues. And that one's just going to go down the ice for an icing call. 3 seconds on the power play. Joe Pascal will be streaming game 4 for the Rangers. Okay, good to know. Thank you. And I believe I have one also for the Kings. So I'll be switching both of those up right now. Once again, if you're just tuning in, Toronto 2-1 series lead over the Rangers. 3-2 final in game 3. And then the Minnesota Wild taking down LA 6-2. Series still in favor for LA 2-1. And then right now going on here, Washington up 7-1. Make it 7-2 as Stopper just scored. Remember, Washington has a 2-0 series lead in this one. Looking to make it 3-0 soon. Squid, who? I got Joe Pask. Okay, let me load him on here. And then the Kings one looks like we got... Alright, we got Plane streaming that one again. Okay, great. Alright, so we're good there. 7-3. Wow, what I miss over here. 3-1 still for Dallas. 4-minute mark here of the second period. Twerk. Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that. You guys don't want to see me do that. Well, talk about Washington. I mean, that's why you're seeing the #1 best team here this season as far as record-wise, standing-wise, the Washington Capitals. 8 goals here in game number 3 of the playoffs. They got 18 goals here already in just the first 3 games of round 1. And I do have the other games. Let me see. I don't believe they started yet. Where is that? That'll be the Toronto one. And the LA one. And right now, 2 minutes only remains here in the third period. Washington 8-3. And the Islanders season will be on the line here in game number 4 here momentarily. Leafs for the cup, baby. Gotta get past New York first, though. I don't know. I don't know if... We'll see. What do you guys think? Is that series going to be tied up here? Or can Toronto make it 3-1 here after tonight? Kings, looks like they're just waiting for one more on there. Right now, 2-1 in favor of the Kings. But Minnesota looked pretty damn good here in Game 3. As we have the final seconds here of this one, which is pretty much done. Let me get the let me put that St. Louis game here on the bigger screen. Big third period. St. Louis right now may go down in the series. If the score remains the same, it's 3-1 Dallas. They will. Do I take lean or take Molly? Nah, neither, man. Neither. So that is the final there in Washington, 8-3. And then over here, 15:30 mark of the third period. 3-1 still for Dallas. Remember, it was 3-0. St. Louis did break the shutout, but they're still trailed by 2 as Yinzer gets the pass over to Stomp. In the off the zone, and he's hit by Ghost against the boards as Dallas takes over. A couple shifty moves behind the net, and it's poked away. Back to St. Louis. Breaking into the off the zone. There's a shot on net and a save and freeze with 12:32 to go here in the third period. And once again, you're watching CHL playoff action here of the inaugural season number 1. Face-up coming up here in the Dallas zone. That's Baby Yoda. Sends it down the ice. That'll be an icing call. We'll bring it right back to the Dallas zone. Nobody there. Yeah, you guys are wild in the chat there today, man. I don't know, you guys are amped up or what, man? You guys are on that rogue energy, possibly. All right, let me see. I know that Washington game is done. I don't know if we have another stream for the Isles and Washington. Anybody, let me know for Game 4, where it's a do-or-die situation there for the Islanders. If anybody on Washington or New York streaming, let me know. Under 8 to go here in this one. 3-1 still Dallas. Stars trying to pull an upset here in round 1 over St. Louis. Remember, St. Louis finished with the best record in that Western Conference. But right now are having a difficult time here in round 1. In a series that's tied 1-1. Tie up. Taking by the Blues with kick save. Puck still loose in front. Around the boards. No icing there. Great defensive poke. Turnover in the St. Louis zone. Battle for the puck on the boards. Shot on net. And we've got a goal. What a snipe there by Coast. Making this a 1-goal game. This one's not over yet. Nugs on the assist. Ogilvy on the secondary. 3-2. Look at that. I mean, St. Louis out shooting Dallas here. 21-11. Time attack as well. 6:18, 3:31. But still trail here by 1 here in the third period to see if Dallas can hold off the St. Louis Blues here in the third period. And looks like we got Game 4 about to kick off in the other one. So I'm going to bring this back to the quad. And once again, I'm looking for a stream on that Washington and Islanders. Let me check Twitch, my Discord on that. Give me 1 sec. It's Minnesota, LA. Game 4 underway. Remember, the Kings lead that series 2-1. And let me just check here to see if we have anything on that Washington game. Anybody in the chat or in the Discord, let me know. Looks like I do. Okay. Alright, so Rydog's got the stream there for the honor, so we do have all 4 here once again. But what a turnaround here, top right. But Dallas just put the dagger right here, Zadina, with his second goal with only 17 seconds remaining as the Dallas Stars up 4-2 over St. Louis. Kings get on the board here, game 4. Kaprizov. 1-0. And that's going to do it on the top right. So the Dallas Stars 4-2 win. And take a 2-1 series lead over the number 1 St. Louis Blues. Despite being outshot, despite the time and attack, the Dallas Stars find a way to win. Baby Yoda, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Zananov had the other 2 goals. And I believe the game winner. 4-2 final. We'll see what happens. Game 4 in that one. We're scheduled for 2 here. Islanders, do or die situation for Game 4. That'll be on the top left. Toronto on the bottom right against New York. They lead 2-1 over the Rangers. And Dallas leads 2-1 over St. Louis. Game 4 coming up here shortly. We do have Game 4 here on the bottom left. And since that's the only one going right now, let me blow that one up. Coming up to the 7-minute mark here as we have an icing call. Let's go Leafs. Donkey's still on that Leaf bandwagon over there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I was just tuning in earlier. New York, I believe it was 3-2 for Toronto. It's been going back and forth though. Toronto took Game 1. New York took Game 2. Toronto took Game 3. Who's going to take Game 4? Power play chance here for Minnesota. 5:30 mark of the first. There's a shot on that. Rebound. And a great pass to Larson, a.k.a. Borker, who had a tremendous Game 3 for the Wild. He ties it up. And it was Dead Angel with that sweet pass to find him. Whitney on the assist. And we're all tied, all even here. 1-1. Will we be all even after Game 4? That's what Minnesota's trying to do right now. Trying to bounce back in the series. 1-1. And we're waiting on Game 4 on the other ones. Right, it's 9:15, so it looks like these guys decided to load up Game 4 early. Right on schedule here tonight. And later on tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, we got 6 HL action once again. Opening week for Season 9. I'm here all night covering both here. And what a way to start. Only way to start. Playoff action here of the Community Hockey League. So we'll get a face-off here. 3:51 remaining in the period. 136 on the man advantage for the Wild, who just tied the game up just moments ago, looking to try to now take the lead. There's a shot on that rebound, and another save. Battle for the puck behind the net. Minnesota has it. One-timer shot and another save. Under a minute remains on the man advantage. Kings clear it out of the zone. Roy back to him, and another good clear. All the way down the ice. 10 seconds remains here on the power play as a huge hit delivered. Minnesota's just going to dump it into the zone there. But it's picked up well by the Kings. Driving it in. Looking for that pass across. But it's defended, and we're going to freeze and a hold here with 1:22 remaining in the period. Face-off in the Wild zone. Minnesota wins it. Final minute of play. Great defensive poke, but the Wild still have it. One-timer shot and another save. I don't know who's back there for the Kings here tonight, but he's come up with some huge saves here in the first as we have an icing call with 5.7 seconds to go. See if they could get one final shot here. Face off. They won't because the Wild wins it, and that's going to do it. At the end of the first 1-1 game, Kings got on the board here first. That man right there, Boone the Goon. Got him on the board, and then but the Wild respond back. And we're all even, heading to period number 2. Oh, Dart, okay, so Dart 12, I believe, okay. Isn't that there for the Kings who made, I mean, this easily could be a 2-1 at least for the Wild. Especially that one time where it came out with that big rebound. Keeping that puck out. We'll see if that remains. It looks like we got Game 4 being loaded up on one of the other series. That's the Islanders game. And it's a win or go home. Can Washington close it out here early? Here tonight. If they do, they'll get a big 3-day break. Game 4 coming up. Remember, this Washington team put up 18 goals here so far in this series against the Islanders. You know, Islanders have been scoring. I mean, they have 10 goals here against the Washington. It's just, you got to find a way to slow down this offense. Game 1 possibly was the closest one here out of the 3 so far. That's the one they had the lead. They ended up losing 4-3 in those final seconds. Game 2 and 3, Washington just turned it up. If we have the same outcome here, they will be 4 and done. St. Louis game about to kick off in the top right. So is the Leafs game. So we'll have the 4 streamer here for you guys coming up for game number 4. And we'll have the brackets, everything updated after tonight as well. I want to thank Fanoff providing that. And Rydal gets the Islanders on the board. Sweats on the assist in the first 5.5 minutes of the game 4. Looking to try to stay alive in this one. And sometimes you just got to force night 3. You never know what happens, you know. Each night could be different. As the Kings get on the board as well. That's Ronald. Ronald 6 knees with the goal. 2-1. Playing on the assist. And Boone on the secondary. Kings up 2-1. And are up 2-1 in the series as well. Here in game 4. But Comrade Borker responds right back. Dead Angel on the assist. Bringing this game back even, 2-2. That lead maybe lasted seconds. What a response by the Wild. And that's Borker's second goal here of the game. I know he had at least 2 or 3 goals last game for the Wild in that 6-2 win. And Toronto and New York, game 4 on the way on the bottom right. Remember, Toronto leads that series 2-1. Right now, just on their way. First 4 minutes, scoreless, 0-0. Same thing in the Blues Dallas, 0-0. But I spoke too early because the Blues on the board first. Ogilvy? Is that how you pronounce that? I might be butchering that name. I apologize. But the Blues strike first, 1-0. Here in Game 4. And they need to. They need to try to tie the series up. You don't want to go down 3-1 in the series. But with a loss here, it will be 3-1. Washington just killed off the PK there. Back even. As we have icing call. 7:31 remains in the first. Iowa still up 1-0. I want to thank everybody here tuning in on this CHL broadcast here. Thursday night action here. Game number 4 right now on your screen. I'll pull up the brackets here once again once Game 4 comes to an end. But right now, 3 of the 4 series, they'll definitely be Friday night. So I'll be back tomorrow night for those. And depending how long those go, Game 5, 6, and 7 scheduled for tomorrow if needed. Because all the other 3 series is 2-1. Only team right now that needs a win to stay alive is the Islanders. And right now, they are up 1-0. But no lead safe against Washington. That 1-0 could easily change. As the Stars respawn, Zadanu ties it up. He had 2 goals in Game 3. Gets one here to tie it up. Baby Yoda on the assist. 1-1, midway point of the first period. We're still scoreless in Toronto and New York on the bottom right of your screen. Just under 8 minutes remaining. 5-on-3 chance here for the Kings. Trying to break this even game here as we approach the final minute of the second period. 20 seconds on the 2-man advantage. And here come the Islanders again. That makes it 2-0. That's Stopper. Sweats on the assist. Cross on the secondary assist. I believe Cross, that's a Black Fire. 1:49 remains in the first period. 2-1. What's up, Frost? Shout out there in the chat. Cheering on the Stars. Right now, over there on the top right. And they're looking pretty damn good as they take the lead. And that man right there has been tremendous here tonight for Dallas. Came out big in Game 3. He's coming out big here in Game 4. He's got both of the goals there for Dallas. Yoda again on the assist. And it's 2-1 for the Stars. Washington's able to tie the game up here as well. 43 seconds remaining in the period. That's Olaf. Breeze on the assist. 2-2 with 20 seconds remaining. Toronto on the board against the Rangers. They break the deadlock with 1:30 to go. And remember, Toronto leads that series 2-1. Final seconds. Ooh, there's a shot. That one goes wide. So at the end of the first, the Leafs go in the locker room there. 1-0 lead. Heading into period number 2. Washington Islanders tied 2-2. LA and Minnesota as well, 2-2 over there. And St. Louis and Dallas 2-2. So we've got a lot of tie games here going on. A lot of close games. It's going to come out big. It's going to be clutch. I think there's a disconnect, though, in that Minnesota game. I don't know if that happened during the period or during intermission. But they will need to restart. Big defensive battle in that Toronto-New York. Shots pretty low there. Time attack as well. Both teams very defensive early on. Period 2 underway. Islanders in Washington. Islanders had a couple quick goals here in that first period, but the Capitals have responded, as we've seen them do it all season long. But the pressure right now is on the Islanders, because they're on the verge of elimination here in Game 4. Power play chance here for the Blues. They tied it. Now looking to try to gain the lead here, and looking to try possibly tie the series up. 2:10 remains in the first period. We got 4 goals already in just the first. And the Kings game's back in that dressing room. So, yeah, they're going to restart. Remember, that one is 2-2. Here in Game 4, 2-1 series lead for the Kings. And you're watching the CHL action here of the playoffs, here of season number 1. These are the 8 finalists here, man. After the regular season, remember, we started with 12, down to 8. And after this week, it'll be down to 4. Who's making it into the conference finals? Washington may do it tonight here. They could secure another win. And get a very relaxing 3 nights off. And Toronto now extends the lead. That's Piker on the goal. Bullseye on the assist. Kucherov on the secondary. And it's 2-0 Toronto. Washington with a big goal here as well. I believe that was all off on that big one-timer. Nice feed there by Breeze. And Psycho on the secondary. And almost got all 3 here for the Capitals. You know, we talked about Real J Money there in Game 3. Had a tremendous 4-goal performance. Right now, Olaf has the hot stick there. 3 goals. As the Capitals lead at 3-2 here in the second. All right, we may have another restart, and that's the one in that Toronto game who lead 2-0. Piker with both of the Toronto goals. So they'll have to restart. Hey Frost, I'm doing good. Doing good here. You know, it's Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. I love Thursdays, especially when it's around this time. And, you know, it's playoff hockey. It's the intensity here. The, you know, you could damn well cut it with a knife, man. It's the Season 1 playoffs here. That's right. That's right. It doesn't get any better than playoff hockey. Breeze on the goal, and that's back-to-back goals. Psycho on the assist, Spady on the secondary. And just like that, the Capitals now take a 2-goal lead over the Islanders. Looks like the initial save was there, but somehow that puck still managed to find its way through. 4-2. At the midway point here of the second period. And the Kings and Minnesota has restarted. Kings having to take the penalty because of the disconnect. So the Wild will begin here with the power play chance. 2-2 game. And we have penalties also in that Blues game. That's Ogleve in the box. Damn lagouts. Yeah, you hate to see that, man. Just a restart, you know, getting back into that, you know, it sucks. You know, is there a momentum in the games? Who knows, you know? I mean, but it's also a mental thing sometimes as well, having to reboot, restart it up. Especially if you know, if you got things going. I could definitely see it. even if it's not in the game. Kings actually took back-to-back penalties here, so... But the Wild take one right back as well, so we'll get 4-on-4. That's Dead Angel going in the box. Oh, man. Crushed them. And we're also waiting on the restart on that Toronto game. Remember, the Leafs lead it 2-0. Piker with both of the goals there for Toronto. And they're looking to try to get a 3-1 edge here over New York here tonight. Blues go on another power play here against Dallas. Still tied 2-2. They were unsuccessful on their first power play chance. Let's see what they do here. 12:30 mark of the second period. Well, one guy that's not having any issues scoring, that's Olaf for Washington. And that's, count them, that's goal number 4. Here in Game 4, 5-2. Breeze on the assist, Psycho on the secondary. With 2:30 remaining here in the second in a game where the Islanders must win or it'll be 4 and done. Painess when having, yes, that's definitely it's not fun with that. I agree. You gotta then you gotta use your math skills as well. You gotta factor stuff in, add stuff in, man. Not pretty. And speak about not pretty, it's getting ugly in that Islanders game as Psycho gets a late goal here in the second with 1:05 remaining. That makes it 6-2. And the Breeze on the assist. And the season here for the Islanders might be coming down to the end. Here just minutes away. Big goal by Quack. Boone on the assist. Ronald on the secondary. And he was wide open there, right across. Boone's able to find him. 2-0 here after the restart, and Quack's got both of the goals after the, after the restart. It was 2-2. Now it's 4-2 for the Kings, who lead this series 2-1. And we'll see what happens here after the restart on that bottom right. Now, I believe both games are in the second period, if I'm correct on that. I believe those happened after the first. Seven minutes remaining in the second period. Dallas and St. Louis. And if you didn't check Game 3 out earlier, the Dallas Stars took down the Blues 4-2 was the final. They lead the series 2-1 here in Game 4. That's a great graphic. I've never seen that graphic there. Indicating Quack needs one more goal for a hat trick. Now, I don't know if he had a goal before that, one of those two goals before the disconnect. I believe he may have. And then we got French writings there on the right. That's, I guess that means power play for the Rangers. And now the Kings here seem like they just got a whole bunch of energy after that reboot. As Ronald, that's going to make 3 consecutive goals here now. And they lead it 5-2 over the Wild. Blues break the even game there in the top right. It was even for a while. (3-2) with 2:20 to go here in the second. And that's Stomp with his second. Oglive on the assist. And I think he's got all 3 points there for St. Louis. 3-2, final minute here of the second. And once again, you're watching CHL action here of the Community Hockey League. Season 1, Round 1 of the playoffs here. We're in Game 4. And remember, tomorrow night, the remainder of the best of 7. But for one team on here, the Islanders, it may end tonight as they trail 4 here. As we approach the 11-minute mark. Time winding down for the Islanders. Well, you know, if you're the Islanders right now, I mean, they had a solid season here. I mean, you're up against the best. You're against the #1 squad here this season. Who was very rare to see them lose games. You know, forget about series. You know, they put up a fight. Like I said, Game 1 was that could have changed things, but you know, after that loss, Game 2 and 3, Washington just, you know, came out big, came out swinging, and same here in Game 4, 6-2 with 9:22 to go. So the Blues will head to period number 3. They got the 1-goal lead. We'll see if it remains it. And once again, out shooting Dallas 19-9. Whoever the goaltender is back there for Dallas, I mean, he's seeing a lot of pucks, and definitely a game changer. I mean, you look back at Game 3 where they won 4-2. Dallas was outshot again in that one. Time of attack not even close. We got 6:26 to 2:15. They only trail by 1. So it's not the number of shots, it's the number that go in. We'll see what happens. Period 3 underway. And that Angel just scored moments ago there for Minnesota. So that's going to make it 5-3. Remember, that one has a disconnect, and it's period number 2. 5-3 still in favor for the Kings, who are on the power play. Period 2 comes to an end on the bottom right. No score after the restart. So it still remains 2-0 Toronto. Schnagen, that's who's in that there for us? Okay. Shout out to him, man. Definitely standing on his head. I agree. Oh, looks like we got a penalty shot here for the Kings. That's Ronald. And he converts. Penalty shot goal. To respawn after Minnesota scored that previous goal. Here comes Ronald on the penalty shot. And it's 6-3 for the Kings. 7-2 Washington under 4. And that's almost a wrap. As soon as that one concludes, bring this back to the triple screen. I want to thank everybody here that provided the streams here so far already. As Oglive scores for St. Louis, shorthanded goal here to start period number 3. Not the way Dallas wanted to start this off here. Now they trail by 2. Oh, they had a good opportunity, good shot there, but it goes wide. But that one doesn't go wide. And that's Baby Yoda with the responding goal and back to a goal game. Zadanu on the assist. Lindrowski on the secondary. 4-3. Oh, so Frost had the night last night for Dallas. Snagging here tonight. But yeah, all series long here so far. St. Louis has been, controlling most of the offensive side. Most of the puck possession, which, also registered more shots. So it's not like they're just throwing pucks on that. They have the time possession there in that offensive zone. Minnesota with a late goal here. That's Borker. And they needed something because period 3 will be coming up. And I got to look back at that penalty shot goal. Had Ronald not converted on that penalty shot, it would be only a 1-goal game. So that might be the difference maker here so far. We'll see what happens. Period 3 coming up. And final seconds there on the top left. And the Washington Capitals will be moving on. 7-2 is the final. A clean sweep here in round number 1 for the number 1 overall team in the standings in the league. Olaf with a tremendous game. I forget what the final tally of the goals he had in this game, but it was a lot. So let me get that one off. Oh man, I think we have another disconnect in that Kings game. So 4-2 this time, was 2-2 initially. So it's 6-4 is the actual score. And it looks like it might be another Kings disconnect. Unless we're done. I don't know if was that done? Maybe they disconnected after the second period? Is that the final? If anybody could confirm, 6-4 for the Kings. If it is, they'll be up 3-1 in the series against Minnesota. New York and Toronto on the top left there. But remember, it shows 0-0, but it's actually 2-0 for Toronto. 6:19 to go here in the third period. And remember, it's going to be a quick period too. So the Rangers need something quick here. And this one on the right is going to come up to the last minutes as Nugs takes a penalty here. So, great chance here. Let's see if Dallas could try to tie this game up. Big face-off coming up. 3:21 remains in the third. They had an earlier power play goal in this game. Can they get another one here to tie this game up? Good clear by the Blues. Rangers also on the power play on the left side of your screen. Right now, Toronto's holding a shutout, 2-0. See if it remains. 30 seconds remains on that power play. 3:30 left in the period. Over here on the right, a minute and a half. Oh, that puck was loose there. It's still there. One-timer shot! And that's Baby Yoda, who's going to tie it up. 4-4. Lindrowski on the assist. And Zadanu on the secondary. And just like that, the Stars are back in this game. 4-4 with 1:14 remaining here in the third. And that's Yoda's second goal of the game. You know, they just kept that puck in that offensive zone. The Blues were trying desperately to get to that puck, trying to get that out of there. Unsuccessful, and it leads to a great one-timer pass there by Lindrowski, who finds Baby Yoda to tie it up. Final minute of play here in Game 4, where the Stars lead the series 2-1. Oh, almost got the pass through, but they still have it. Loose puck in front, save! And it's out of the zone. Back to Dallas. Over here on the left. That should do it. And I believe that's Bullseye, who's going to make it 3 now for Toronto. With only 1:20 remaining. Piker on the assist. Kucherov on the secondary. Piker has a point on every single goal here for Toronto here in Game 4. So it's the final seconds. And remember, this is going to be quick here. Toronto should be able to, and with this win here, they're going to go up 3-1 in this series. But Piker wants to complete the hat trick, and he does. Kucherov on the assist, Prokop on the secondary. And man, Toronto looking real well here tonight, here in Game 4, as well as in Game 3. They take both here tonight. 4-0. Oh, breakaway. I almost jinxed the shutout there, but he does keep the save, and he does keep the shutout. 4-0 is the final. So that one's done. That's completed. But we got a big overtime game here between the Stars and St. Louis. And if you're just tuning in, I just want to show everybody on here. So these are going to be updated tonight. So it's going to be it's 4-0. Washington moves on. Toronto leads 3-1 over the Rangers. Blues and Dallas are right now in overtime. Dallas leads it 2-1. Let's go back down to the ice here for overtime. Underway. That's Yoda with the puck. And he turns it over. Yinzer. Over the stomp. Shot on net. And it goes in! Wow! What just happened? He takes a shot from almost the blue line, just across. Looked like he was just trying to put that one on net. But it goes in. It looked like the save was there. See if we could get another look at it here. I mean, from way downtown, nobody was in front of him. And, you know, I've been talking about how Schnagen's been playing great there for Dallas all night, facing those shots. But that one goes in from the distance. And, you know, the Blues put on a lot of shots here in this series. And sometimes that happens. Unfortunate here. But the series is going to be all tied up. 2-2. And once again, we'll have this updated on here. We'll have the brackets updated. So after the wins on here, be 4-0 Washington, Toronto 3-1 over the Rangers. Do or die situation for the Rangers tomorrow night for Game 5. And then LA leads there against the Wild 3-1. And Blues and Stars still tied 2-2. So there'll definitely be a Game 5 there. There'll definitely be a Game 6. Will there be a Game 7? Tune in tomorrow night to find out here. That was the CHL action here. And coming up, we got Sixes Hockey League here. Coming up 10 p.m. Eastern. Opening week, night number 3. We got a lot of great games lined up there for 10 p.m., 10:45. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the continuation of the playoff coverage. I'll be right back here. Take a quick break here. I gotta grab the streams for the 10 p.m. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll be right back. And welcome back, everybody. Mr. Hollywood here. Continued coverage here. We got Sixes Hockey League here lined up for you guys. What a tremendous night last night. I'm gonna pull up. You know what? Let me pull up the standings here. Show where we stand, where we at here right now. Washington 4-0 so far here. Great start. First two nights. Rangers right below them 3-0-1. And what about Pittsburgh right there? 3-1-0. Good start for those guys. They're in the Eastern Conference. Also, Toronto 3-1-0. Sabres as well 3-1-0. That's another surprising team there. Buffalo, Detroit 2-2. And then as we move to the Western on here, the Wild 3-0-1. We saw some of them last night. Good start. Have not lost a regulation game. I'm hoping to get a Wild. I think I do have a Wild stream. They play the defending champs, the Edmonton Oilers, here tonight. And then you got Avalanche 3-1-0. Tremendous wins last night against Nashville. And I want to talk a bit about that. You know what I mean? If you guys missed the stream there last night, Avalanche big both wins there against Nashville. And then we saw also the Arizona Coyotes. Unfortunately, we couldn't game one. But they did bounce back, you know, after that loss that they had to take against the Hurricanes. It was great to see because a guy like Silent Soldier, who's been on the Hurricanes, was able to get that big win against those allies. I want to see if we could get the Kings versus Pittsburgh. I believe I have a stream on that. We want to see, because the Kings have off to a hot start. That, you know, that defense looking pretty damn good. Do they got the lockdown defense here once again? I mean, they've only given up what? Look at the standings here. 1 goal per game so far. They're going up against a very hot Penguins team, though. 3-1 here to start. You know, they split the series there against Edmonton. Let me take a look here at the stream, see what we have. So right now, looks like we have... I got the Wild stream. The Wild one is going to be against Edmonton. Who else do we have here? I'm trying to get the... I believe the Kings and Penguins is going to be on the bottom right. Yes, it is. Okay, so we got that game. I'm looking for a Coyotes Avalanche stream, and then possibly also the Florida Panthers against the Buffalo Sabres, if we have a stream there. If not, I will sub another one in here. Thank everybody here tuning in. What's up? How's everybody doing? Because I know Washington's playing Vegas tonight. I could get a stream on that if I can't get the that Buffalo, Florida. I'm looking through the Discord right now, trying to check that up. Just give me a minute. Yeah, because I do have a Washington stream, so I'm going to keep that one. I haven't seen anything come up here for that, the Buffalo. And I think the Coyotes, I mean, yeah, the Coyote game should be on the top right. So we're good with that. I'm all set here. If I do get the Buffalo and Florida, I wanted to get to see what the fuss is going on in that for that Buffalo team to start the season off. They're 3-1. But if not, we'll keep these 4 here. We should have tremendous. I mean, that Edmonton Wild game is about to kick off, and that one's gonna be interesting. You know, you got the defending champs, but then you got this Wild team. Big wins last night. They're 3-1. They have not lost a game in regulation yet. So we'll see if that continues here. And that one's about to kick off. So you know what? I may I'll put that one on the big screen until we wait for the other games to load up. Actually, the other ones are loading up, man. They're ready to go. Coyotes, Avalanche, top right. Golden Knights against Washington, top left. And the Kings and Pittsburgh will be on the bottom right as well. Which one are you guys excited about? I mean, all 4 of these look like should be some great ones here. I'll give a quick shout out to our sponsors there, RogueEnergy.com, as well as TheJerseyLab.com for your custom jerseys. As here we go, Minnesota, Edmonton underway. And you know, for this Wild team on here, the man that's been doing a lot of damage, Wilksey. They got actually 2 Wilksies on there. Wilksey 13, 9 points here, 3 goals, 6 assists so far in 2 games played. That's tremendous. And the other Wilksey has got 7 points. We'll see what they do here tonight against Edmonton. And the other 2 kicking off here as well. That's Washington and Vegas, top left. And that's a big matchup there. You know, Vegas right now 3-0-1. And Washington's dominant again, just as last season. Will Washington get their first loss here tonight? We'll see. Neither of those teams have lost a game, you know, in regulation. And, you know, both Coyotes and Colorado looked good last night in the game that we saw Arizona in. We'll see. And the Kings and Pittsburgh is going to kick off there on the bottom right. Shout out to Baked Smoke Ninja, twitch.tv, bringing us that stream. Thank you. SQ Flex gets the Capitals on the board here first against Vegas. Opening goal. And that was Fiends on the assist. And I believe Piping It Crazy on the secondary, a.k.a. Jeffy. But the Capitals do take a penalty. A trip and call here, so on the power play here for Vegas. See if they can respond. No score so far in that Edmonton game. Midway point here of the first. 0-0. Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind there for the Islanders Devils. I'll definitely toss it up here, you know, in between possibly the games, or if that one's going on, or I'll definitely bring up a score update on that. Thank you. And speaking of power plays, Edmonton goes on the power play, looking to try to break this deadlock. Kings strike first in the not even the first minute. First seconds here of the game. 1-0 Kings. And I forget who that is. I'll try to get a player name there for you guys. So once again, just as last night, man, these games on here, very competitive. You know, we got 32 teams here this season. I mean, the talent is definitely spread out here this season, and it's showing. I mean, so far the 2 nights so far that I've streamed the games, and I didn't get opening night, but I've heard about opening night. I was able to catch some of those games. It's been great. I mean, it's the you know, Sixes Hockey League here, man. Going strong here, season number 9, the biggest season yet. And more trouble here for Pittsburgh as Poopy goes in the box here for tripping. The Kings on the power play, looking to try to extend the lead here. 12:40 mark of the first period. Both Arizona and Minnesota, both those games are still scoreless. And Fiends now makes it 2-0. Decrecio with the assist. Savage on the secondary. 2-0 Capitals. I was initially going to have the Sabres game there, but unfortunately I don't have a stream. If anybody does see a Buffalo versus Florida stream, let me know. And deadlock is broken here. It's Minnesota on the board here, just under 4 to go. That's Jay on the goal. One nothing. Wild. And I wanted to get this Wild. I'm glad that we do have this, man, because you know, I haven't heard much about them as far as like in the chat, in the Discord. And Jay, that's Jay Wilksey 41. Remember, they do have 2 Wilkseys on that team. But that's who ends up getting the goal. And more goals here for Washington. That's Fiends again. That's his second. That makes it 3-0 Washington. And there's the horn on the bottom left of your screen. It's going to... Period 1 comes to an end. The only goal scored right there by that man. 1-0 Wild at the end of the first. Man, Pittsburgh killed off the penalty, but they're back in that box. Another penalty taken now. Another power play chance here for the Kings. A minute remains on the man advantage. 8:20 remains in the period. 1-0 Kings. No score in the Colorado and the Arizona game so far at the end of the first. We begin period number 2, scoreless. And Mitchkov scores again for the Kings. He's got both of them. I don't know if I have a player name on him. I know he's got both. I couldn't find it. But what a pass there for that big blast. At the 8:05 mark here of the first, McSavage on the assist, and Rocky on the secondary. Colorado strikes first here. Begin period number 2. They take the 1-0 lead over the Coyotes. And once again, you're watching a Sixes Hockey League here, season number 9. It's opening week, night number 3. Shout out to Corndog in the chat there, giving us the score here update. Tampa Bay right now all over Detroit 4-0, just at the end of the first. You know, Tampa had a rough night last night, but looking to bounce back here tonight. Right now, you know, they're 2-2. Good opening night last night. Did take some losses, but looks like tonight looking to rebound. And once again, my name is Mr. Hollywood here, bringing you guys the play-by-play call, the play-by-play commentary here. I'm generally here Wednesdays through Fridays. Sometimes, occasionally, you'll see me here on Monday, Tuesday. But I definitely guarantee at least 3, if not 4, streams each week. As we see Wilkesy score yet again. And the other Wilkes with the assist. We seen Minnesota last night against Columbus, and we're seeing them here again tonight, this time against the defending champs. That's Wilkes' second goal, 2-0. A lot of hockey still remaining, but a good start here for Minnesota. Speaking about good starts, Washington still leads 3-0, and the Kings as well, 2-0 over there. But over here on the top right, Kopitar gets the Coyotes on the board here to tie this up 1-1 against the Avalanche. And I believe that's Charlie Bressler is the actual gamer tag. 1-1. Alright, looks like Mitchkov is the actual gamer tag for the Kings. Okay. Edmonton on the power play here in the second. We're going to try to break the shutout here. Right now, trail 2-0. They find themselves in the same situation as the Pittsburgh Penguins, who also trail 2-0. And let me check on the Discord. I'm looking to see if I have anything on that Florida and Buffalo. Let me just check. I'm checking the Discord here, see if anything else came up. I know there's a Dallas stream right now. I think Dallas takes on Nashville. There is a stream on that one. Ottawa against St. Louis. Islanders and Devils. Rangers and Anaheim. See a Jets stream, but I don't see Carolina, Vancouver. Yeah, I don't see anything here from Florida or Buffalo. I possibly don't have a stream. There could be. I just might not have the account there, but Colorado rebounds right back, retakes the lead, 2-1. As we approach the final minute of play here in the second. And it's all wild here so far. With that goal, that's going to make it 3-0 now. Player named Duck, Fancy Duck, I believe. Makes it 3-0 under 7 minutes to go here in the second. So they got a big lead just as Washington. Late in the second. And man, Colorado out shooting the Coyotes so far. See what happens. Period number 3. It's still a 1-goal game only. Devils lead the Islanders 2-0. I believe Nashville leads Dallas 3-0, I saw. Rangers and Anaheim scoreless, a 0-0, but that one looks like a late delay start in that one. Jets and Vancouver's a 1-1 game. That might be pretty interesting, you know what? I actually got 3, I don't like tossing this word out there, but we've got 3 shutouts here going for 3 of these teams. Kings, 2-0 over Pittsburgh, 3-0 Minnesota, and 3-0 Washington. We'll see if it remains. Oh, it's 4-0 Nashville, okay. Yeah, Predators need a good night here tonight, especially after last night. I mean, I looked at that series against Colorado. It just, I mean, defensively they're playing great, man, but they just need to get some offense going. Looks like the offense is rolling tonight, though. 4-0. Hey, Corndog again, thank you. Thanks for the shout out there. 5-1 Tampa Bay over Detroit, heading into period number 3. Speaking about period 3 underway there. Colorado 2-1 over Coyotes. We'll see if they can maintain that. Although they take a critical penalty here, that's Strife, who had a tremendous night last night against Nashville. Takes a tripping call here, so the Coyotes, we're going to try to tie this game up here, 13-13, remaining in the third. And right now, Minnesota all over the defending champs Edmonton. But remember, this Edmonton team does have a lot of changes here this season. They're getting outshot. Time attack also in favor of Minnesota. And, you know, I'm liking what I'm seeing here with the Wild. Last night as well. You know, I thought it was, you know, some people think maybe it was a lucky start here, but... You know, 3-0-1. I don't think it's lucky. I think, you know, I mean, look at their goals for. Definitely putting up the numbers so far. And the Coyotes do tie it up. 2-2 here in the third against the Avalanche. Well, 11 to go. While all the other 3 games right now, all shutouts. We'll see if it remains shutouts. Or Washington so far against Vegas. Same thing with Minnesota. And the Kings lead 2-0 against this hot Pittsburgh team. But right now, it looks like Pittsburgh's facing that wall. And I talked about this Kings team, you know, is that defensive side of LA back here this season. I was seeing that very dominant Kings team. I mean, you look at them, you know, the first 4 games played here so far, they're 3-1. They haven't really given up much goal. They've given up 4 goals here this season in the 4 games played. That's an average of 1 goal a game. I don't know how they lost the game. That's crazy. I mean, and you look at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's got a lot of firepower on there, man. I mean, 14 goals here so far already in this season. They're 3-1. We'll see what happens. They got a big third period. They need to get on the board here first. Break that shutout. Get something going. And more score update here in that Nashville game versus Dallas, and now it's 5-0. And this is the offense I was talking about. They needed that last night. Looks like tonight the boys are definitely clicking. Make sure you change that. Jay Diz, man. I know. Listen, they get on me on that a lot, man. One dude told me, like, just cut the damn red. I think he said the red wire or the black wire. I don't know which one. But I got so many in here. I was like, and you change one, then the other one goes, and at one point I'm like, just I don't know. I'm actually set up downstairs in my house here. I mean, this is probably the I'm trying to find the most quietest area. I got 3 kids here, so obviously I can't put it up there, but sometimes you guys might hear a lot of stuff in the background. That's them, or that's the those beeps. And Colorado up again. So, Arizona has bounced back twice here. Make it 3 times. As Billy ties it up here for the 3rd time. For the Coyotes. They haven't taken a lead here though yet. Charlie Bresser again on the assist, and NHL22 Next Gen player name is the secondary assist on that goal for Coyotes. 3-3 with a minute and a half to go. Edmonton gets on the board, but they still trail by 2 with 5:20 remaining. And more goals here for the Kings. That's Rocky. Makes it now 3-0. Vegas got on the board too. They break the shutout, 3-1. But there's only a minute left. Down 2 here for Vegas. Cap's always got my back out here, man. Appreciate it. And right now, once the other 2 come to an end, I may blow this one up heading into overtime. Unless we see a goal here in the next 8 seconds. And it's a game here where the Coyotes rallied back. Not once, not twice, 3 times. They'll force an overtime, but they have not been able to take a lead yet. We'll see if they do. If they do here, they could get the OT winner. Anybody's game here at this point. All right, looks like Calgary Flames earlier tonight, 9-1. Final game 1 against Columbus. And the Washington game comes to an end. 3-1 is the final. Capitals remain perfect here so far. We'll see if they stay perfect here as the night concludes. Out shooting Vegas 18-6. And man, Pittsburgh back-to-back goals has resulted in a timeout. Hold the phone, this one's not over yet. It was 3-0. And if you blinked, if you looked away, or you went away, come back, it's 3-2 now. Just like that. For Pittsburgh. Back-to-back goals, and that one was sure-handed. That's Oakland Dad. He's got both of them for Pittsburgh. Still need one more. Plenty of time, though. 14 minutes remains in the 3rd. There's not much time, though, here in the Minnesota game. This one should be a wrap as well. 21 seconds to go. 3-1. And Minnesota on the power play. Overtime underway on the top right. know what? Let me swap those two. As the Wild one comes to an end, they went 3-1, just as Washington. Let me just get these on the little bit bigger screen here. We got the overtime game on the right. We got a 3-2 game here on the left with 9:09 remaining. In a game that Pittsburgh trailed 2-0, 3-0 here in the third. But they need one more to tie it. Pittsburgh with the puck, and we got an OT winner on the right, and it's the Colorado Avalanche securing a win 4-3. Will be the final, and it's Strife who gets the OT winner for Colorado. And Strife had a point on each of the Colorado goals. 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points in that win. And he gets the OT winner. And Big Poopy has now tied it up. Smoke Ninja on the assist. Connor on the secondary. In a game that I thought was over. It's not. There's 5:40 still remaining here in the third. As the Pittsburgh Penguins have come back in this one, trailed by 3, and we're all even. What a game. See what kind of finish we get here. And one interesting stat I want to bring up, I mentioned about LA, how they only gave up 4 goals in their first 4 games. Well, they've given up 3 here to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Oh, man. After the rally back, and then this happens. But they're going to wave it off. It is called off. They're going to say there was contact. Because, man, that would have been an unfortunate. So we have a shot on net here and a save with 2:30 to go. So game goes on here. Still tied 3-3. Looks like the Minnesota stream is done. I don't know. I'll see if he comes back for game 2. If not, I'm going to need an alternate stream on that Minnesota game. If anybody has one, let me know. And also, if anybody has a Panthers vs. Sabres stream, I'm looking for those too. But here, 1 minute remaining. Here in the third. Pittsburgh and LA. All tied 3-3. Kings with the puck. Shot. That one's blocked. And Pittsburgh's just going to dump it into the Kings zone. I mean, that's one way to try to beat the trap. Oh, great forecheck. Keep that puck in there. 30 seconds remaining. Shot on that and a save and a freeze with 25 seconds to go. If you're just tuning in on here, remember LA had a 3-0 lead in this one. And that lead has vanished. Belzy in net there for Pittsburgh's got 17 saves in this one already. 18 seconds to go here in the third period. All even. Ooh, a wraparound attempt. But he couldn't get everything on that. 8 seconds to go now. Trying to get the shot off. That one's blocked. There's the horn. And we're going to get another overtime game. We had one here earlier. In that Coyotes game. Where the Avalanche came up on top. And right now we're going to get an overtime game here as well. All tied 3-3 between the LA Kings and the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're now shots in favor of the Kings, 20-12. Time attack as well, 5:18 to 4:16. But two big short-handed goals by Pittsburgh in that third period, which really got things going for Pittsburgh. And I mean, if you're LA, you have a 3-goal lead, then you give up two short-handed goals. I take that back, what I said about the defense, because that should not happen. Here we go. Overtime. Oh, couldn't get the shot off. But looks like, is there going to be a penalty? No, there is not. Just a great defensive play there to prevent that shot from happening. We got a face-off here in the Kings zone. Penguins win a shot from the point. Save. And he does not allow a rebound there. Covers it up for another face-off. We're here in overtime between Pittsburgh and the Kings. Both teams off to a great start here. Puck around the boards. Poopy over to Ninja with the overtime winner. And that's Smoke Ninja with the goal. Poopy on the assist here in overtime, where the Pittsburgh Penguins have rallied back down 3-0 to win it in overtime, 4-3. And that man right there with the OT winner. And what a comeback here for Pittsburgh. I mean, talk about a versatility to get back in the game here. All right, so I'm going to have to get an alternate one here for Minnesota. I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. I'm going to, Game 2 will be coming up here shortly. And I'm looking for a stream here. I'm looking to see if we still have one on the Wild and Edmonton or Sabres and Panthers. If not, I'll toss another one on here. I know there's a whole bunch of streams that came up here. But man, Pittsburgh, what a comeback here tonight on this Thursday night. Thursday throwdown, baby. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let me see what do we have here. Wow, 7-0 was the final there. And you know what? Nashville needed a breakout game like that. Let me see. I know Vancouver game was going on. That was I do have a stream on that game. Let me just put that here as a side, maybe. All right, so we still have Pittsburgh. We still have Colorado. We still got the Washington for Game 2. Looks like those streams are still staying there. Someone knife. Oh, man. Silver, you're killing me, man. I know. Listen, I'll get it done this week. I'll get it done. Oh, man. I can't stop it. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, streams, man. I got one box still open here. Carolina playing San Jose. Oh, you do? Alright, let me, you know what? I added the Vancouver one. I didn't see anything else there. Unfortunately, Minnesota Edmonton, I only got game 1 of that. So, and since the Vancouver one's about to kick off anyway, why not, right? And let me just blow that one up here since the other ones are still in the dressing room. And if you're just tuning in on here, Pittsburgh earlier 4-3 win in overtime after a rally, come from behind down 3-0. Colorado also winning in overtime. In that game, Coyotes rallied back 3 times to tie it, but never took a lead. Strife with the OT winner for Colorado. On Pittsburgh, it was Smoke Ninja with the OT winner. And then Washington taking down Vegas 3-1. We also saw Minnesota Wild over Edmonton. I believe that was 3-1 as well in there. And then right now on your screen, Winnipeg taking on Vancouver. Vancouver, you know, I mean, you look at Vancouver, you look at the standings right now, not looking good, but this Vancouver's team's been battling, man. I mean, we saw them last night against, was it Vegas? They took them to that overtime, you know. Not a good start to the season, 0-3-1. I don't know how Game 1 went here tonight against Columbus. We do have Game 2 here. Vinny, always a big streamer here for me. Always big supporter for the show. Thank you for providing that. Right now, first 6 minutes of this contest here, scoreless, 0-0. Looks like we got a delayed penalty coming up. And it's going to be against Winnipeg. So Vancouver will go on the power play here as soon as the puck is touched. And there it is, 11:06 mark here of the first period. Tripping Cole against the Jets. Canucks on the power play, face-off. Face-off win, but that shot is blocked. A lot of bodies in front of there to prevent that shot from coming through. Battle for the puck on the boards. Jets win the battle with the puck control here and killing a lot of time off this penalty. Shot on that, save. 1 minute remains on the man advantage for Vancouver. Looking for a deep pass there, but nobody there. Back in the Vancouver zone. 25 seconds now remains. And a great defensive steal. Columbus coming the other way now. Able to kill off the penalty. We're back even. Puck behind the net. Looking for pass in front. And it's picked up. Wide open there. Picks up that loose puck. That's Ploger. With the goal. And the Jets on the board here. 1-0. And it looks like the other games should be loading up here shortly. Let me get this back to the quad stream. Just want to take a look here real quick once again on the Discord. I really wanted to see that Buffalo team tonight, but unfortunately I couldn't get a stream on that one. But man, what a response here from Vancouver to tie it up right back. 1-1, 7:33 mark here of the first. Washington, Vegas underway here. Game 2. Game 1 earlier. Going to Washington. 3-1 was the final. Oh, a lot of shots there. Rebound and a save by the Vegas Knights goaltender back there. And able to freeze it. And remember, this Washington team right now so far has not lost a game. They're 5-0 here on Thursday night. LA and Pittsburgh, Game 2 underway. A big Cinderella story here earlier. We'll see what happens here. Remember, Kings, before tonight, coming into this game here tonight, only giving up 4 goals in 4 games. But here tonight, they already have given up 4 in that earlier game. 4-3 win there by Pittsburgh. And that'll be the end of the first. Vancouver right now all tied 1-1 at the end of the first. Shots pretty even, 5-4. Time attack as well, 153 to 125. Still waiting on the Colorado game. That one's against the Coyotes. Hopefully, hopefully Coyotes don't run to what they ran to last night. They had to take the loss there in that earlier game. Then they actually played Game 2, and they won that against Carolina. Tonight, they forced an overtime against Colorado, and hopefully we get to see Game 2. That was very interesting. I said this Coyotes team looks good. Looks good on here, but hopefully they got field. Hopefully they have no issues there connecting on this one. And one guy that has no issues about connecting goals, that's the Criscio for Washington. And Capitals picking up right where they left off with the early lead, 1-0. 13-minute mark here of the first. Pittsburgh and LA still scoreless, 0-0. 10-20 mark of the first, but we do have a penalty here, interference call. And that's Oakland Dad going in the box for 2. Vegas responding right back. That's Tanaka, unassisted. 1-1. Okay, it looks like Coyotes are ready, so that game should be underway here shortly. Loading up. And Winnipeg, early goal here to start period number 2. Squirt on your toes, the player name. Who gives the Jets the lead? I believe that's Crusader 867 is the actual gamer tag. Pittsburgh looking to kill this penalty off. 25 seconds remains on the 5-on-4. Still at a deadlock. And we remain as a deadlock here as the penalty expires. Back even. Once again, you're watching Sixes Hockey League here. It's season number 9. My name is Mr. Hollywood here, bringing you the live multi-stream coverage. Power play opportunity for Vancouver on the bottom left. Attempting to try to tie the game up 2-1 right now for Winnipeg. Detroit and Tampa's 2-2. Corndog, is there a stream on that one? And Strife with the early goal here for Colorado. Remember, he had that OT winner for the Avs. And he gets them on the board here in game 2, 1-0. Alright, it's on your stream. Okay. But Billy responds right back for the Coyotes. 1-1. So, I mean, you know, right now, I mean, games 2 are much closer here so far to start it off. Well, Arizona and Colorado has just been a very slobber knocker, barn burner. Washington retakes the lead 2-1 late in the first here with 2:44 to go. Got an offside call. And at the end of the first, Pittsburgh and LA still scoreless 0-0. Pittsburgh, not even a minute of time to attack in that period. Did register 3 shots, though, only 3-2. Low shots by both teams. More of a defensive battle going on here in Game 2. And I know LA does not want to force what happened there in Game 1. Score update here. Nashville 1-0 at the end of the first against Dallas. And Winnipeg now makes it 3-1. Here over Vancouver. And that's the real TJ. I believe that's his second. Makes it 3-1 with 9:49 to go here in the second. I do also have that Detroit game versus Tampa. I'll put that on here. As soon as I do, Toronto takes the lead 3-2. And that's Kucherov, 86. He's got 2 of the 3 goals scored there by Tampa. 8 minutes remaining in the second. So I swapped that one out. It looks like Columbus scored another one. It's 4-1 actually now. So that one's getting out of hand. Arizona still 1-1 against Colorado. 3:30 mark here of the first period. Power play chance here for LA. Still scoreless, 0-0 between Pittsburgh and LA. We got period 2 underway in that Vegas game. Washington still leads it 2-1. But Vegas here with the puck in the offensive zone. Going down low. But Washington takes over. And the deadlock is finally broken. That's Rocky on the goal here for the Kings. And was that a power play goal? I believe so. Cody on the assist, Savage on the secondary. I'm sorry, I think Cool on the assist. I'm sorry. 1-0 LA. Our final seconds here of the second in Tampa against Detroit. 3-2 in favor of the Lightning. Shot on that, save. Puck still in the zone there. So at the end of the first, Tampa Bay leading it 3-2. And that man right there, Kucherov, the captain, getting things done. And you're watching Sixers Hockey League here. It's opening week here of season number 9. Night number 3. Right now, Lightning out shooting their opponents 14-6. Time attack also in favor there, 457 to 236. Period 3 coming up. she back again?
Yeah, where are you?
Oh.
Yeah. She's like fucking screaming her head off, but you're down here fucking playing games. I'm fucking tired. Yeah, obviously.
Right now, a lot of these games look pretty close. We got 2-1 game here. Actually, no longer. That's Q Flax. Gonna extend it unassisted goal there, 3-1. Colorado and Arizona still tied 1-1. Power play chance though for the Coyotes. Looking to try to break this even game. And LA still up 1-0, but remember, game 1, they had a 3-0 lead. We'll see if Pittsburgh could try to rally back again. I know the Kings now are definitely going to be prepared, not going to let that happen again. Tampa Bay and Detroit are in the third period. 3-2 for Tampa. So there's going to be another big third period coming up. In that Pittsburgh game, Pittsburgh only registering 4 shots here so far. So the Kings defense definitely locking things up. Only goal scored so far was by Rocky and was a power play goal. See if things change here in the third period. No change here in the Colorado game. Still tied 1-1. Here in the second. 11-minute mark. And a couple of back-to-back penalties here by Detroit. So a 5-on-3 chance here for Tampa Bay. Looking to try to even extend this lead further. You always want to get that cushion goal, get that extra goal. You know, just less stress on there, and they do, and it's Kucherov who's going to complete the hat trick. Things on the assist. It's a power play goal. And it's 4-2 now for Tampa Bay. And speaking about goals, the Coyotes take their first lead here of the night. And that's Billy. He's got both of the goals there for the Coyotes. Charlie Bresser, again on the assist. Final seconds here in the bottom right of the second period. 5 seconds. And Washington leads 3-1 heading into the third period. They got a 2-goal lead. Just as Tampa with a 2-goal lead over Detroit. And the Kings on the power play here in the third period. 45 seconds. It remains on the man advantage. They're up 1-0. I know they want that extra goal here as well. But they won't get it because the penalty does expire. We're back even here. 5-on-5. But looks like there might be another penalty here taken. But this time, it's against the Kings. Got a charging Cole, and that's Michkov. We had a tremendous game in Game 1 here. Goes into the box here, 13:48 mark of the third period. Colorado on the right, able to kill off the penalty there as well. Back even. 4-minute mark of the second period. Coyotes still lead 2-1. Oh man, and that was a 5-minute major by the Kings. So Pittsburgh now, golden opportunity here to try to tie this game up. And remember, it was the third period where Pittsburgh made that rally in Game 1. Right now have the man advantage. And plenty of time still remaining. Got about 12 minutes still to go here in the third. But a game where time is a factor is in that Detroit game. Only 3:20 remains. Detroit has a power play chance here to try to make this a one-goal game. Oh man, almost a dangerous play there. The goaltender coming out. But he covers it up. Washington still holding the 2-goal lead over Vegas. 16-minute mark of the third period, 3-1. And that man right there on the top right, that's Billy, has the Coyotes on top over the Avalanche here with that goal. He's got both of them. Can Arizona hold off the Avalanche? Period 3 coming up. And Kings doing an excellent job killing this penalty off here. Final seconds. .905 to go here in the third period. And they do kill it off. And not only that, Pittsburgh takes the penalty. So they'll go shorthanded as Kucherov scores yet again. That's goal number 4 for Tampa Bay. And he's going to make it 5-2 now. That one's about a wrap. Hey, Zurian, what's up, brother? How you? Long time no see, man. How's things going over there, man? What team are you on this season? I didn't even know, man. I mean, I know I came on last night. I didn't check all the rosters and everything, but... Florida. Nobody streamed Florida tonight? I was looking for that one against Buffalo. You have any score update? How that series went? He did it late. Okay. Alright. No, I just wanted to check that series because that Buffalo team looked pretty good the first 2 nights. So I wanted to see what that was all about. But that's good. And you guys won? Wow. Okay. That's a big win for Florida because, I mean, coming in here tonight to get that against Buffalo. You guys definitely needed that. I mean, I don't know if all the stats were in. I know you guys were 0-2. 6-2 win and a 3-0 shutout. That's big. And remember, Buffalo start the season off. I mean, looked tremendous. I mean, that guy Scraggs, I don't know if he was in there tonight. 11 points. Pistol P with 8. You know, they got a great offensive machine there. Also with Yates on there. So they're pretty stacked, but okay. 4-2. Okay, so the other 2 must have not been registered in on there. Alright, well, it's unfortunate we didn't get that stream. But definitely want to try to get both those teams. I'll be back tomorrow night for Friday night. And speaking about coming back, how about the Vegas Knights? A former Zurian team there. 3-3. You know, we saw Pittsburgh rally back earlier tonight. They were down 3-0. Now we see Vegas bounce back here, tie it up 3-3. And the Colorado game's tied up as well. Pittsburgh again finds themselves down 3-0. But I don't think they're going to do it again. There's only 3 minutes remaining in this one. You know, if we had some overtime games here tonight already, and right now we may get another one. Under 3 to go. Vegas Knights are down 3-1 here in the third period. And you don't see Washington do this much, give up leads like this. Remember, they're undefeated. Will the Capitals take their first loss here tonight at the hands of Vegas? Coyotes on the power play. Minute left, 2-2 game. Remember, Billy has both of the Coyotes' goal. Can he get another one here? Try to complete the hat trick. And the Kings this time, you know, 3-goal lead. They're not going to do it again. You know, they learned from game 1 here. And looking to see if they could complete this shutout here. 3-0 over Pittsburgh. And over there on the bottom side of the screen, 10 seconds remaining here in the third. Shot on net, save, and a freeze with 5.9 to go. Yeah, and that's the Nashville team we all thought, you know, just you know, a little bit rough start there for Nashville, but tonight looks like they bounced back against Dallas with huge wins. And Arizona does score, man. And look at those stats there, 20 shots to 8, out shooting the Avalanche here. Time of attack, not even close, 757 to 326. They've had the lead here numerous times. See if they could hold off the Avalanche this time. And the Vegas game is going to go to overtime. 3-3. And look at the shots on that one. 23 to 8. Man. And Washington 26 to 0 on the hits. That's crazy. Hey Rocky, what's up, brother? Yeah, it was wild, man. I mean, I missed the. I look back, I'm like 3-2. I'm like, wow, you know, those shorthanded goals, and then you know, momentum came in Pittsburgh. But here in Game 2, you guys definitely didn't let that happen again. 3-0 big shutout win. So they'll split the series 1-1. Which brings us here to our final 2 games. And we got an OT winner. It's going to bring us to our final game, because this one comes to an end after Vegas rallies back. They were down 3-1. They try to make the comeback here in this one, but it's not going to happen, because the Capitals win it 4-3 is the final. And I don't know if that was Decrecio with the OT winner for Washington. Which brings us here to our final game. Under 4 to go. Coyotes with the lead. As we have an icing call, 3:21 mark. But this Avalanche team has rallied back a couple times here in this game. Can they tie it up again? Face off. Won by Colorado. That's strife. He had that big overtime winner in game 1. Can he tie the game up? 2 minutes now remains. Colorado getting into that offensive zone. Pass across, unable to connect. But they still got it. Picks up the loose puck in front. It's still there. Arizona has it, and they're just going to clear it down. What a deep pass to Billy, who completes the hat trick and just puts the dagger in here with under a minute to go. But what a pass by, what was that, Vatanen? I don't know what the exact gamer tag is, but man, able to find it. I don't know if he was just trying to get it out of the zone or to clear it out, but it works. He finds Billy, who's been there all night here, getting the hat trick, getting that extra cushion lead, 4-2. And that may do it. Zurian, man, thank you. You're a gem, man. 25 seconds to go here in the third. Big hit delivered as Billy gets it over to Charlie. And what a passing play. And I love this player name. NHL22 Next Gen is the gamer tag. I don't know if that's if you had a previous tag before that, but that's going to do it. That's going to close it out, man. The Coyotes, so they'll split the series. And for the Coyotes, you know, they take the win there. They gathered 3 points here tonight. You know, they had the OT winner in that first game. But that's going to do it. A lot of the series split here. The Pittsburgh series against LA split as well. We saw the Wild earlier tonight take down the Oilers. I did not get game 2. Tremendous night. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Everybody, have a good night, everybody. Zurian, I love you, man. Thank you. Everybody hit the guy a follow, man. A1 Zurian.